Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing for a moment of silent meditation.
Greetings, Pine-Richland. I'm Francesco. Today is October 6, 2022, and it's a B-Day.
And I'm Mark. Now for today's announcements. Activity period. Today we will be following an activity bell schedule. After the announcements, stay tuned to watch this week's episode of the PRTV Club's variety show, Ramtastic. Following Ramtastic will be a replay of last Friday night's home football game against North Allegheny. Lastly, during the activity period, student government will have a meeting in the auditorium. Key Club. Interested in helping out the community? Want something to make your resume stand out? Look no further than the Key Club, where their mission is to involve PR in the community through volunteering. Come to their meeting today after school in the Global Studies Room. Cafeteria news. Hey Pine-Richland High School students, it's time to show your school spirit. Our school is taking part in the Healthy High School Challenge, and we are competing against high schools all around the country to see who can win some of the $80,000 in cash prizes. During October, for every full meal in the cafeteria, healthy snack, or beverage you make, we earn points towards winning the Healthy High School Challenge and the top prize of $5,000. The best part is that you'll be helping us claim victory while enjoying some delicious and healthy food at the same time. Remember, the Healthy High School Challenge starts today. For the latest results, check on the Healthy High School Challenge on Facebook. Fact of the day. Let's check in with Sam for the fact of the day.
Hi, I'm here for your fact. Did you know that the elephant is the only animal with 4 knees? The only one. Back to you.
Interesting fact. Did you know that?
Nah, I didn't have any idea.
AW Beatty News. Tonight from 5:15 to 7:15 p.m., AW Beatty will have their fall open house. Learn more about Beatty at the web address found at the bottom of your screen, or call them directly at the phone number found at the bottom of your screen. Interested students can also contact their high school counselor as well. PSAT. On October 12th, all juniors will be taking the PSAT exam. Juniors should have received a student guide in your homeroom. Sophomores can take the exam by submitting a check for $18 to the guidance office. College Fair. The North Pittsburgh College Fair will take place on Monday, October 10th, from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. at LaRoche University. This will be your chance to meet with representatives from over 100 colleges and universities. Register now by scanning the QR code on your screen. Feature. Now let's send it over to Sam for today's feature.
Hi, I'm here with
Amen.
All right. How do you feel about Kenny Pickett starting for the Steelers?
I love it.
All right. Do you think he should start going with being starter from now on?
I do. I think he brings life to the offense, and the mobility, the fierce. He plays very, very intense, and I love it.
All right. Thank you. That is all. And back to the front desk.
Looked like a pretty interesting guy.
I wonder who will be featured next. Yearbook. Purchase your yearbook at the lowest price of the year, just $55 if placed by October 28th. The cost will continue to rise during the school year. Place your order online. If you have any questions, please send an email to the address found at the bottom of your screen. Theme Day Thursday. The next Theme Day Thursday will take place Thursday, October 13th, with the theme being Jersey Day for the Pittsburgh Penguins game. PRTV Club. The next meeting for the PRTV Club will take place Monday, October 10th after school in the room 328. Items on the agenda will be the production of this week's episode of Ramtastic, pre-production for 2 public service announcements, film competitions. Any student interested in joining should join the club's Google Classroom at the classroom code found at the bottom of your screen.
Guidance news. The following scholarships, contests, and workshops are now available. Stop in the guidance office or check under Navient under Colleges tab scholarship lists. The following colleges and universities will be visiting PRHS during the month of October. Interested students must sign up in Navient and obtain permission from their classroom teacher. A signed hall pass will be required. Check Navient frequently for the most up-to-date and accurate information. Now let's go to Cole for our PRTV Sports Report.
Hey guys, I'm here with your sports. Gymnastics. There will be an informational meeting for girls in grades 9 through 12 who are interested in being part of the PRHS gymnastics team. The meeting will be held at Roots Gymnastics on Wednesday, October 12th from 7:30 to 8:30 p.m. Any interested gymnasts along with a parent should plan to attend. If you have any questions, please email Robin Hughes at her email address found at the bottom of your screen. Cross country. Congratulations to our Pine-Richland High School girls and boys cross country teams for a strong meet versus North Hills at North Park this past Tuesday. The girls won convincingly by taking first for 7th place. The girls won with a shutout score of 15-50 to finish with an undefeated section record of 7 wins and 0 losses. The boys lost an extremely close race by 1 point and a score of 27-28. Here are the results. Teams at the Legends Invitational in Cortland, Ohio on Saturday. Boys golf. Good luck to Blaze Massey Antonia and William Hilton today in the varsity Whippeal individual finals. The tournament begins at 9 a.m. at Allegheny Country Club. Girls tennis. Good luck to Lily Hyde's Rachel Smith today at the girls varsity Whippeal doubles finals. The tournament begins at 11 a.m. at Bethel Park High School. Girls soccer. Tonight the varsity and JV teams will be at Shaler area. The varsity plays at 6:30 p.m. followed by the JV game. Boys soccer. Tonight the varsity and JV teams will face Central Catholic at home. JV plays at 6 p.m. followed by the varsity at 7:30 p.m. Both games will be played at PR Stadium. Football. Tonight the 9th grade team will be at North Allegheny. Kickoff is at 7 p.m. at North Allegheny Intermediate High School. Field hockey. Tonight the varsity and JV teams will take on Norwin at home. JV plays at 6 p.m. followed by the varsity game at 7:30 p.m. Both games will be played in the Bram Cage. Girls volleyball. The team took North Allegheny this past Tuesday night and unfortunately lost in a straight sets. Senior Captain Kate Yami had one of her best matches to date. In other girls volleyball news, Tonight, the varsity and JV teams will be at Butler. JV plays at 6 p.m., followed by the varsity game at 7:30 p.m. Ice hockey. Tonight, the varsity team will take on Peters Township at home. The puck drops at 9:10 p.m. at Barrel Ice Complex. That's all for me. Let's go back to the front desk.
An epic amount of sports news. With all that, you could probably fill out a full-blown essay.
Oh yeah. Good luck to our teams.
And now, let's go to Sam for lunch.
Hi everyone, I'm here for your lunch. Today we have some Bosco sticks, some blazing hot chicken pizzas, and some BBQ pork sandwich, and bacon wrap. Back to you.
Looks like some good options out there.
Indeed. And now, let's head right over to Cole for weather.
Hey guys, I'm here with the weather. Today we're going to be having a high 69, a low 42 with partly cloudy weather. Tomorrow we're going to be having a high 66 and a low 40 with partly cloudy weather as well. Now let's go to your 5-day weather forecast. That's all for me. Now let's go back to the front desk.
Looks like some great weather.
Agreed. Well, that's all for today, folks. It's a B-Day, and I'm Mark.
And I'm Francesco. Stay tuned for the newest episode of Ramtastic coming up next.
And see you next time. Welcome to the second edition of Ramtastic. In today's show, we'll have more current events, a fantastic fun fact, and at the end, we will reveal the best popcorn brand among Pine-Richland students.
I'm John, okay guys, and I'm excited for today. Let's go to the current events. Local news. This past weekend, Pittsburgh only received about half an inch of rain from Hurricane Ian. Our thoughts are with the people of the South as they were affected much more from the storm. Local sports. The Pittsburgh Pirates ended their season yesterday in last place in the National League Central Division. Good luck next year, Buccos.
Football. This past Friday, your varsity football team Rams won against North Allegheny Tigers 28-17. Great work. Field hockey. This past Thursday, PR won against Hempfield area 12-0. Outstanding work. Now to the fun fact.
Did you know a shrimp's heart is in its head? For shrimp, this is very advantageous because the heart and other vital organs are protected by thick protective membranes. Why won't the shrimp share its treasure? Because it's shellfish. Now, back to the front desk.
Shellfish.
Yeah, that was pretty awesome. It's also pretty awesome to have you here, John Varghese. It is great to be able to co-host with another person this time.
I'm very happy.
Indeed. And now, to the fun roll.
We sent out a poll on September 29th with the question, what is your favorite popcorn brand? 1, Pop Secret, 2, Skinny Pop, 3, Act 2, 4, Orville Redenbachers. With 256 responses to the poll, the winner was Skinny Pop. Grab all your friends to answer the next poll. What is your favorite thing about the fall season? Number 1, cool weather. 2, seasonal food and drinks. 3, colorful trees and leaves. Or 4, Thanksgiving. And now back to the main desk.
A new poll, a new day. And what a great one to be, wouldn't you say?
I love the fall, and I'm ready for Thanksgiving already.
Me too.
Okay. That's all for today, guys. Hope you enjoyed today's show. Make sure to tune in to next week's edition of Ramtastic. Do that poll. I'm looking at you. Do that poll.
I'm Mark.
I'm John.
And it has been a great time in Ramtastic. See you next time.
Are going to be Ryan Palmieri. We're going to have Jacob Bean, Max Hecker, and Isaiah Kearns. It's going to be Grant Argero for the Rams kicking off. Grant Argero has had a pretty good season here for the Rams, both on the kickoffs and kicking field goals. Unfortunately, he missed a few at home against Seneca Valley 2 weeks ago, but this should be a very exciting game. We're underway. Here comes the kick from Argiro over the head of Kyron Boyd. That's going to bounce into the end zone for a touchback.
That's a good start for the special teams there. You definitely want to not give them a chance to go deep into Pine-Richland territory or give them around midfield yardage.
Coach is getting hyped up for that kick. Great way to start the game here for the Rams. One guy to look for as well on the Rams is going to be Ryan Corey up the middle. He's getting some D1 looks. Made multiple visits. We'll see if he can disrupt the game today.
Yeah, what is essential is that the Tigers need a 3-and-out here. If Pine-Richland can cause a 3-and-out, that'll be huge for them.
Logan Kushner takes the snap, drops back, under pressure, steps up in the pocket, and he gets the ball out, and it's going to be picked on the first play of the game. That is number 19, Bryce O'Brien with the interception.
That is not a 3-and-out, but that's something definitely better than that. That's a great interception off a great play. He had to throw it away there. Probably didn't need to throw it away, taking the sack, but instead threw it away there and got the pick.
Kushner was hit as he threw and just tried to get the ball out before getting sacked and ended up just popping the ball into the air. And Bryce O'Brien, right place, right time, there for the interception.
Yeah, he was trying to avoid a sack there and gave up something worse. As the Rams get great field position here inside the.
Palmieri is going to start here with in pistol. Hand off right to Ethan Pillar, and he's going to be wrapped up for a loss of about 5 yards there.
That's not a good start here. The main goal here is probably to get a first down, because if you get a first down here, you probably will be able to get either some sort of score, either be a touchdown or even just a shorter field goal, because especially with high school kickers, they have not as much of a range.
Ryan Palmieri lined up with the shotgun. Takes off by himself, and he's got a lane to run. Ryan Palmieri has about a 9-yard gain there, up to about the 26-yard line, we'll say. That'll make a third down.
That's a good run for Ryan Palmieri there, seeing the open hole there and giving it to a 3rd down and 6 compared to a 3rd and long.
Rams moving fast here on offense, and that's going to be a jump by North Allegheny, and that is going to move the Rams 5 yards forward up to about the 21. Huge break for the Rams there. And it is going to be encroachment on the defense. That'll move the Rams to 3rd and 1 on the 21-yard line.
You know how I said before about making about that run making it more manageable? That made it even more manageable. Now it's just 3rd and 1.
Palmieri lined up with 2 backs. And he's going to take the ball up the middle, and he's going to stay on his feet. And he's going to get the first down right to about the 16-yard line or so, and that's going to be good for 5 yards and the Rams first down.
Yeah, based on these first few plays, expect to see Palmieri just running it up the middle. Kind of just like a wildcat almost.
Rams getting set fast here, trying to keep the Tigers defense on their toes. Palmieri lined up in pistol with Ethan Pillar behind him. Got Nico Andrews at the bottom of your screen, lined up out wide.
Nico Andrews, you'll hear his name a lot today.
Palmieri drops back, takes the snap, looks left, takes another run up the middle, and he's going to stiff arm a man, make a guy miss. He's going to take a shot as he crosses the line of scrimmage. Good for about 3 yards there for the Rams.
Looks like that seems to be Palmieri's option. Not seeing no one open, just run it up the middle. And good job by the offensive lineman making sure that there's that hole that Palmieri can escape to and get some yardage.
Wide receivers for the Rams thus far not creating a lot of space for Palmieri to throw it to him. He's had to make a lot of plays with his legs. Palmieri lined up in the pistol with Ethan Pillar behind him. Handoff up the middle. No, it's actually going to be kept by Palmieri, and he's going to keep his legs churning up to about the 10-yard line. They're going to be about 4 yards short of the first down. Make it 3rd and 4.
Yeah, the Rams definitely making use of Palmieri's running skills.
Rams lined up quick, again with Palmieri in the pistol alongside Pillar. Nico Andrews being pressed by Kyron Boyd at the bottom of your screen. Out trots. Number 17, Brad Gelly, came off the field, being replaced by number 8, Vaughn Spencer, who's going to line up at tight end, it seems. Vaughn Spencer was Palmieri again up the middle, and he has a lane to run, and that's going to be a touchdown for Ryan Palmieri. And that's going to make it 6-0 Rams here early in the first quarter.
So evidently you don't need to pass to get a touchdown. Looks like there's going to be a lot of wildcat formations apparently.
No, it's going to be called back. Holding on the offense.
An unfortunate break there, but that's a good example of what the Rams can do. Just being able to break through with Palmieri and just run it up the middle.
Palmieri showing how dynamic he is early in this game. So Rams will look at a 3rd and 14 here. Hopefully able to convert just as they did on the last play. And Palmieri, even though he scored there, if they were backed up even further, he had a lot more room to run. So
yeah, you should expect a passing play here just because it's 3rd and long.
Palmieri lined up in the pistol, drops back, looks left, shifts right, goes deep to Andrew Mellis, and that's going to be incomplete. No call on the play. And that'll make it 4th down and 14.
Yeah, good coverage there by the safety, making sure that that pass was broken up and not catchable. And
Grant Argiro trots out onto the field. Looks like it's going to be about a 36-yard field goal. 37-yarder. Argiro's longest field goal this year is only 31 yards, so this is going to be a new long for him if he's able to drill this. Argiro, kick is up, and the kick is no good. Argiro with a missed field goal there.
Yeah, it looks like someone on the NA side got a hand on that because that was very slow. That was a very low kick. Looked like it spiraled almost horizontally. So someone probably got a hand on that and forced the 4th down stop.
And unfortunately, the Rams aren't able to capitalize off the interception by Bryce O'Brien. The Tigers will trot back out onto the field for their 2nd attempt on offense.
Yeah, unfortunately, that penalty just took all the steam they had out and just stopped them.
Logan Kushner under center. Single back behind him. Toss out to number 3. That's Andrew Gavlik, and he's going to be stopped right around the line. Maybe a gain of 2 on the play.
It's a good stop there, making sure the Rams don't get much on that.
Great pursuit by the Rams defense because they're able to stop Gavlik, a real dynamic player, before he was able to do anything with the ball in his hands.
Yeah, definitely stopping him is going to be important because that might force Kushner to have to throw.
Kushner again under center with Gavlik behind him in a single set. Play action. Kushner rolling to his right. Kushner making a couple men miss, and he's going to take off with the ball, but he's still with his legs churning. He maybe is going to get a gain of 1 there on a play, but he ran about 50 yards to do it.
Yeah, that was probably about a 20-yard run just to get 1. But that was great quickness and speed by Kushner, being able to avoid all those Rams defenders and getting 2 yards out of that.
Really great play by Kushner. showing off his athleticism there on that play.
That explains why he has 4 rushing touchdowns.
Kushner is going to take the snap out of shotgun, 5 wide here for the Tigers. Kushner looking to his sideline, peering up the play maybe with his coaches, communicating the play to his offensive line. Kushner again from the shotgun, takes the snap, drops back, looks left, and Kyron Boyd is unable to come up with a catch on the sideline, and that'll force 4th down for the Tigers.
Yeah, Kyron Boyd is definitely someone you'll be able to see this year. In this game, he has been exceptional. 447 receiving yards, 4 touchdowns, and he's been good in the return game. 145 return yards, and on the defense, he's come up with 2 picks.
And if there's one thing the Rams have been good on this year, it's defense. Holding Seneca to just 13 points last week. Unable to come away with the victory, unfortunately, but still a great showing from the defense. Tanner Cunningham and Andrew Mellis lined up deep, almost blocked, but Tanner Cunningham is going to call for a fair catch around the 40-yard line, and they're going to spot him at the 38-yard line, and that's when the Rams will take over.
Yeah, good response by the Rams defense there, making sure that they didn't get a first down there. Forcing another 3 and out. Looks like this is going to be a very defensive game here.
Tanner Cunningham has been dynamic as a punt returner. Had a punt return for a touchdown that was unfortunately called back against Seneca Valley, along with an interception as a safety on defense.
Yeah, Cunningham has been great as the punt returner for the Rams. It's a beautiful night out here.
Palmieri lined up, 2 backs in the backfield, one to his right, one to his left. Palmieri takes the snap, handoff, running left. Ethan Pillar, he's going to try to make a man miss, unable to, and he's going to get about a gain of 2 or 3 on the play.
You know, I'm surprised it wasn't Palmieri running up the middle.
Yeah, a lot of that so far here from the Rams, but they will try to get Ethan Pillar the ball as much as they can, try to take a little of the workload off of Palmieri.
Yeah, you should expect to see a lot of running plays, Palmieri being primarily a running back, and then just being able to hand it off to Pillar.
Palmieri lined up in pistol with Pillar behind him. Palmieri looks quick right on a bubble screen. That's going to be caught, and that's going to be close to the first down marker. They're going to mark him about a yard short. That's Brad Gelly on the reception.
That was a good play there by Gelly. That quick slant, gaining some yards on his feet, brings up an easy 3rd down and 1. He's probably able to just run up the middle with Palmieri.
We'll be interested to see what the Rams do here. A lot of guys in the box for North Allegheny. Hard front to run against, but Palmieri's going to take it up the middle. He has a lane to run, and he's going to get a huge gain on 3rd down and 1, get him up to about the 37-yard line, and that's going to be a big Rams first down.
Yeah, it's a great play by Palmieri, using his legs again and again and again. It's been pretty effective so far.
They're going to mark him at the 39-yard line. Rams going hurry up on the play, trying to catch the North Allegheny defense off on their toes. Palmieri lined up in pistol with Ethan Pillar in the back. Palmieri takes the snap, looks left, reads right, goes deep down the field. That's going to be Andrew Mellis, and he's unable to make the catch. Again, no call on the sideline from the ref. Good defense there.
Yeah, it looks like it was a little overthrown there. Pillar couldn't catch that over his shoulders. But a good throw nevertheless. Good coverage by the safety on that.
The Rams have been moving very fast here on offense, trying to catch North Allegheny off guard, and it's been working so far. They've been able to move the ball, just unable to get any points on the board.
Yeah, especially with this run-heavy offense they have, like this play right
Palmieri
here.
takes the snap, takes it up the middle, and he keeps his legs turning. Going to get about 7 yards on the play, make it about 3rd and 3.
Palmieri has been very effective so far, just being able to run it right up the middle, getting a few yards there. I think about 7 or 8 per play.
Palmieri with a fullback to his left, Ethan Pillar behind him. Wouldn't be surprised to see a little run play here. Fullback is going to be Vaughn Spencer, it looks like. Vaughn Spencer came in at quarterback for the second half of the Seneca Valley game after starter Cannon Huffman got hurt. Vaughn Spencer is actually going to move to the right side of the line, leaving Palmieri alone with Ethan Pillar in the backfield. Spencer motions across the line. It's going to be a quick bubble again from Palmieri out to the left side to number 8, Vaughn Spencer, after the motion, but unable to convert on 3rd down.
Yeah, it was overthrown by Palmieri, a little over his head.
And out trots special teams for Pine-Richland.
I'm surprised why John Ledon isn't going for this one. It's kind of that middle ground where it's too far for a punt, too long for a kick, field goal kick.
See what Joey Perry here can do with his leg. Looking to pin him inside at least the 10-yard line.
Yeah, this is going to be a very high ball. Just try to pin them around the 10-yard line.
North Allegheny with no one back to receive. They're kind of maybe expecting a fake here. But Joey Perry's going to catch it. High punt. And it's going to be downed. Oh, are they able to get it? No, they're going to call it a touchback for North Allegheny. That's a real close call here from the refs, and they're going to move the ball out to the 20-yard line.
Yeah, that was a good punt there by the punter, just not being able to down the inside the 10-yard line. Just unfortunate they weren't, the Pine-Richland players weren't aware. Make sure to not step in the end zone.
Student section looking to get hyped here for the Rams. The Rams again have been able to move the ball, but unable to find any points. As you can see, the young cheerleaders lined up on the track, hoping to get their shot in the spotlight.
Pine-Richland cheerleaders of all ages are here today. Just a great event just to see all these young kids out here. Just figuring out what it's like being a cheerleader on the sideline.
Pine-Richland so far with a good amount of momentum, but unable to put points on the board. We'd like to take this time to thank our sponsor, Supremos Pizzeria. Supremos Pizzeria has 2 locations, one in Evans City and a new location on Route 228 next to the Adams Township Fire Department. Supremos Pizzeria is hiring, and you can apply online at supremospizzeria.com. You can also order at the same address, supremospizzeria.com. Supremos Pizzeria, where taste reigns supreme.
Yeah, shout out to Supremos Pizzeria. Great place, great food, awesome. Love them.
They provided us with some pizza before the game here for the broadcast crew.
As a TV timeout being taken here.
Looks like the student section all up and standing. Hopefully the student section leaders is going to be Hayden Snyder, Avery Brown, Carter Ravati are getting their section hyped up. North Allegheny has a pretty substantial student section on their side of the field as well.
Yeah, you can just see the wave of yellow, just the sea of it. But I gotta ask, who is that face on that cardboard cutout back there?
Can't really tell. I see what you're talking about. But
Yeah, it was like someone with headphones on.
might be one of the coaches.
Yeah.
Not exactly sure, but we'll have to see if we can find an answer for that during this game.
Coming back after the timeout, TV timeout.
And out trots the North Allegheny Tigers. Kushner not exactly having a great game so far. Unable to find much movement on offense, already throwing an interception.
Yeah, you should expect to see some more explosive action here by Tigers trying to gain
Kushner
that
takes the
momentum.
snap, fumbles. He's going to take it up the middle. He's going to get about a gain of 1 after the bobble snap.
Yeah, that's not a good start for North Allegheny, especially something you don't want to see. Going off that 3 and out before, and then having a fumbled snap, not the great start for them.
Lucky they were even able to get anything out of that. 2nd and 9 for the Tigers. Kushner's going to line up in shotgun with Gavlik to his left. Kushner takes the snap, hand off to Gavlik. He's going to try to bounce it to the left, but he's unable to. Wrapped up by 3 Rams and taken down for a loss of 2 yards.
This has been great so far for the Pine-Richland defense and the NA defense. They've both been able to just sort of prevent any sort of scoring. This is going to be a very defensive game. Possibly could be a shootout. Who knows?
I'm not sure if the North Allegheny offense has positive yards yet this game. They have a few short Logan Kushner runs, but also a couple sacks and obviously an interception. They might have negative offensive yards at this moment.
I believe they have not gotten a first down.
Kushner lined up under center with Gavlik behind him. Motion across the line from North Allegheny. Kushner takes the snap, drops back, looks right, steps up, and he's going to be sacked behind the line by the Rams. And another 3 and out for Pine-Richland.
That is the first sack of the year by Joseph Perry. Took long enough. That's a great sack and a great 3 and out for Pine-Richland defense.
And out trots number 1, Rourke Kennedy, punter from North Allegheny.
Yeah, you can see how much this Pine-Richland defense has just studied the tape of the NA offense, just shutting them down.
Kennedy, flag on the play. Not sure what it's going to be. It looks like it's going to be a false start on North Allegheny. See what the ref has to say. And it is a false start on North Allegheny. That's going to make it a lot of